magic, by the way.
Hello, everyone. This is the Nameless one, and tonight we are going to be continuing the Heart of Darkness campaign. I have with me Cap Ballistic, who is joining us for the first time for this campaign.
Hello.
Link, Sawtooth, and Cameo. No word on Cosmo, and Fair will not be able to make it tonight, so.
Oh,
We're leaving Fair behind.
that's no fair.
So, and apologies for those of you that were looking forward to last week's campaigns. I had some life things that happened, so had to step away for a little bit to recover from that. But we're back at it again. And before we get started with the recap, I just want to remind everybody, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with all our streams and uploads. If you want to show further support, there's also the Patreon, link will be in the description, and the Discord, which is free, and you get more announcements. I almost always manage to announce there first. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the recap. So who's going to do my recap?
I think a good summary would be all of us learning why we need each other. It was a little chaotic. At one point, Murmur was talking about like maybe running away and went outside, and some of us got concerned. So, I sought out after them, following Wynn's instructions, like the idiot I am, and getting into lots of trouble. Glace saved the day and kept me from dying. I was on death's door.
A couple times.
A couple times, yeah. Okay, so basically we all were able to regroup safely and realized we shouldn't go anywhere alone in this place. We talked to the barkeep person, who's a native to the Mist, it seems, but wasn't able to give us lots of helpful information, but we still wanted to learn more. We met this bat pony fella, and we weren't sure whether or not we could trust them.
Don't know how long they'll be in the campaign.
Yeah. Hopefully start making it a lot more. That'd be great. But let's see. Then we went to. Did I miss anything? Because we went to go not our separate ways, but we went to. We had different mini goals. I think
We're around town a little bit. I think it's been 3 days since the end of last session.
No, there was something else that happened. What was it?
It's what you said. You pretty much got everything that I remember.
Yeah.
You related to Murmur, because Murmur's in the corner. We tried to get through to them, and it was easier said than done. I feel like something dramatic happened in the thing. Is there something I'm forgetting?
She thinks we're all crazy right now. She, I don't. Anyway, yeah.
But you might be remembering Wynn did try to check on her to see if they need healing, but just kind of slammed the door in the face and just ignored him pretty much.
They have potions and stuff. But yeah, I can't remember if there was a specific thing, but I think I covered the gist of it. So I think my goal was to find the library and figure out a bit of the local information there is to be had. I guess that was my goal, and other people had different goals to like work on different items and do different things here and there. I think that's it.
Mm.
I'm just throwing down a whole shitload of torches to hopefully illuminate the area that you guys have been able to actually explore.
You also reset all the other stuff you've done to us, and now it's black screens again.
Did you see
You know what?
yourself
Fuck
putting the
it.
black void?
We're going to do this the easy way.
We can do this
And
the way, or we can do this the hard way.
quit causing massive lag for people, and we're just going to throw this up here. And random battle map. Number 8.
Let's go.
Yeah, my
Can you guys-
favorite.
Can you guys see?
I can see nothing but darkness.
So this one
Yeah.
has it enabled. Well, maybe this one will work right because it wasn't made by me.
Although that's pretty thematic for this place. Fits the name Heart of Darkness pretty well.
Helps if I am on token manipulation. Hey, Ballistic, you happen to be the first person I grabbed.
Fun.
Can you see?
I cannot. I can see myself.
I can't even see myself, so.
You're not on the board
You
yet.
do not exist, yeah.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
That makes sense.
Just going to do this. Can you see?
I can see now, yes.
Pug.
Vision Pog.
It is a janky solution, but it is a solution nonetheless.
If a what's that? How's the phrase go? If a stupid solution works, it isn't stupid.
I hope
Why
you
is
realize,
it?
too, that doesn't mean do something stupid today.
Unless it works.
Yeah, just do something that works. That's all you gotta do.
Okay. I've got a couple more I need to throw out there that I know are here. Oh, and that's right. Okay. Hers is already set up for that. I just need to do this. In case you guys are wondering, basically all I am doing is giving you 100 feet of bright light in order for it to be like, oh yeah, they can see.
I can see.
It's dumb, but it's working.
Alright. Then it's not dumb. I hold to it.
Why did you not show up on the board? There we go. It'll also help with lag issues, because map is not so large. Because my lag issues were worse than last time. Okay. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. That is everybody we have today. Okay. So, now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, this is primarily just saying, primarily so that people can see, like, if we do any rolls or anything like that, because we're not going to need that just yet. But, for now, let me start. Oh,
Whoa!
Oh,
It is not the one I wanted.
that's spooky.
It's called Skeleton Carnival.
That's well named.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's the Black Waltz? Yes. I really need to get like thumbnail pictures for these so that I can find them more easily.
Tell me about it. My music library is so unorganized.
Yeah, but you don't have
Just
to
go.
do the same thing I do.
Just
Yeah,
go
no,
into
I don't
paint.
have the live pressure. I just click through one at a time until I find it hours later.
And here it is. Look, I can do it faster than Toot.
Alright.
So, Win, go ahead and roll a sleight of hoof.
All right, 15.
So you have, despite not really, to my knowledge, being proficient in it, been able to fashion yourself a decent cloak.
I'm proficient in thieves' tools. I'm sorry, disguise kit. That's the relevant one.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
So, if you're proficient, go ahead and add your proficiency to that. What would it be, 17?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, so you did a pretty good job. And you thought ahead enough not to put a symbol of your goddess on it.
I've got a brain now.
Half of one. Don't give yourself too much credit.
We're working up to a brain. We gotta collect the cells first.
That's right.
So, for the others, since everybody basically agreed to investigate the area, go ahead and roll a bundle of investigations.
Alright.
I didn't agree to that.
Well, then don't roll investigation. That easy.
Yay.
So, for the most part, you saw a lot of the same kind of stuff as the one alleyway. People, well, I would say people, but you couldn't tell what most of them were anymore.
Who's this?
Dismantled and torn apart, strung up by various things that looked very painful. Some of them in ways that you kind of had to stop to look at it with morbid curiosity, wondering, now how did they manage that one?
Oh, jeez.
So
Who's this for?
this is for you two.
Oh, both of us. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a group
Oh, my.
effort.
Okay, true.
Very, very morbid. For the most part, you found a couple of the undead things and, general unpleasantness, but nothing that really stood out.
Have I mentioned I hate this place?
What's that?
Have I mentioned I hate this place?
No, you have not.
Not
So-
the kindest place, that's for sure.
I am going to need a D20 roll from Toot.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh,
So this is all still downtime, right?
Yes, this is
Okay.
still downtime. I am explaining what was going on during downtime.
Okay.
is that for what we talked about?
That is what we talked about.
Okay. In that case, I appreciate you not making me roll with this stat, because that would have been even worse.
So, I will be sending you a message momentarily, Toot.
Yay.
I do have one final question for that. I'll ask when you're ready.
I mean, there was a pause, so if you have a question, just ask it.
Okay. So I was to spend about half of my time working on the cloak and the other half praying. So, how many How many hours are you gonna give me? You said to keep track of that.
So I will go with 30. Let's go with. Hold on, I'm math. 18.
Okay.
So, for the 2 investigators, I am going to say that while you were doing your investigations, you did come across something that was actually alive. Or at least you think so, because you haven't even seen one of these before. You've heard about them, but you didn't think they were real?
Oh my.
There is a Kelpie in odd-looking armor. It appears to have been made with a Kelpie in mind, so it is not rusted, but it is badly damaged and defaced. There appears to have been a symbol on it at one point. The Kelpie is currently unconscious. He is Ballistic, you are male, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is currently unconscious.
Oh my gosh.
Ballistic, for reference information for you, you were thrown over the wall. You have no clue when it comes to this area any more than they do.
Got it.
So you got thrown over the wall by clerics of Celestia and Cadence. Clerics and paladins of Celestia and Cadence, so. Okay.
So are we doing is that just history, like just something that happened, or are we doing a roleplay?
I was giving him a history of what happened to him so that way he can know how to convey things to you.
Mm-hmm.
Did we bring him back to the inn or something?
I don't know, did you? Or did you just leave him there?
I mean, we should. This person's not in good condition at all. We need to.
If this thing is still alive, we should get them somewhere safe.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So yeah, we take him back to the inn.
What day did they find him? Was it day 1, 2, or 3?
It'd be the 3rd day, because,
Okay.
This is the start of the session.
Oh,
When they get back to the inn is when it is the end of, Here, I'll even make it, better. Give me just a sec. Oh, there's already people here. And I do that.
Oh, cool.
Can you guys see? Is
Yep.
it gonna make me like
I can see.
Yeah, we
Okay.
see.
I was worried it was gonna make me redo everything. Cameo, you can go ahead and place your character wherever you feel like they would be. This is just where people are. Ignore that this is a royal guard. This will be your bartender.
he looks familiar.
Is this a different bar or the same one, just different account?
Same one, you guys haven't left the area yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Should we ignore that it looks different, or is that a dream logic perk?
We can go with whatever idea that you want to go with, but this is a smaller map causing less lag and it makes things easier on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just rolling with it.
Just roll with it.
All right. So, have we all done our sections now?
Yes, you dragged in the frozen kelpie.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All right. What do we got here?
I think they're. I wasn't sure that they were real, but from what I've researched, I'm pretty sure they're called kelpies. They're like kind of like soggy ponies.
They're moist.
Again, I haven't done much research on them, but
So that might be one of the most interesting ways I've ever heard a kelpie described.
do you want to describe it better then?
An aqua pony, perhaps?
Oh, what did you say?
An aquatic pony, perhaps?
Hmm.
Be
That makes me think of sea ponies, and that's a whole separate thing.
true, but I don't know about a soggy pony.
A pony made of water.
So, for all intents and purposes, they are a water elemental with a core.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So they have a physical body under the water, but it's a lot of water to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
The question is the water flavored? Or tasted, sorry.
Well, currently it is frozen.
Good question.
is there water tasted? No, it's frozen. Oh, that's the problem. Anyone
So-
got anything to help us warm this guy up?
So water can be alive. That's
Yeah.
Interesting.
Go
We have a fire
ahead.
going over here, so.
For all of you, if you want to, you can go ahead and roll a nature to see if you can glean any other information.
Sure.
Here we are. Oh. I'm like, yes,
Oh.
19. Oh, that was a place roll.
Mhm.
So what I'm getting from this description is it looks like a eye sculpture of a pony right now.
Water.
No.
Pretty
Nobody-
much.
Okay, I was about to say nobody's gonna respond to that. Okay.
I don't know. I will have questions for them whenever they wake up. If they ever wake up. If it's alive. And hopefully it's not some random possessed thing off the streets I just dragged in.
Okay. So, ballistic, with all of the things going on around you, you can go ahead and wake up.
So, the Kelpie starts to wake up, and when he sees all these different creatures around him, the first thing he does is can he use divine?
I will also say that you, just for character reference, you are technically still from. It's Pharasia, but we'll call it the Zebralands.
Okay.
So
Can he use divine sense right now?
Do you have that available?
Yes.
There you go.
Alright, so my character uses divine sense to determine these characters.
So go ahead. What does it do?
It lets me sense good and evil.
I have left the room at this point.
Oh my god, it's moving.
Hold on.
Oh.
Just
State your intention, Soggy Horse.
So, other than a few odd impressions from Sawtooth, you don't really get much in the way of good or they're both good.
Alright. So when he...
The entity behind the bar, however, is a little on the gray area there. You're not entirely sure which one.
Alright, so when he senses this stuff, his body immediately starts to melt and go back into a more watery version. And he just starts grinning. Well, hi there. How are you all today? I'm Icicle. My name is Icicle.
Your name is Icicle, but you're water.
I know, but my parents were so silly. I love making friends. I was born like as Icicle, so they decided to just name me that. It's weird, I know, but it's something I live with.
Are you a Kelpie?
Oh wow, you know much. That's very smart. That's very smart. I'm so wow. You know so much. Yes, I'm a Kelpie. I'm a Kelpie. Yes.
No, I don't know so much. Actually, I have a few questions. What happens when you go in water? Like, do you just melt and disperse across? Do you become the entire body of water? Body of water?
Well, I mean, I don't know that. I'm not sure. I've never tried that. That's such a good idea. I'll have to try that one time. You really have good ideas.
I don't think that's a good idea because that could lead to death. I wouldn't do that purposely.
Can you regulate?
Oh yeah, you're smart too. You both are very smart. Yeah, I should probably start listening to you two. Yeah.
Glace is slightly snickering hearing him call Saw smart. After what happened last session.
Hey, no one else here knew what a Kelpie was. Okay, I'm sorry. I reach out my hoof and say, "Hi, I'm Sawtooth."
Icicle takes his hand and starts shaking it hard. Well, how you doing, bud? Like I said, I'm Icicle. I'm so glad to meet you, Sawtooth. I can't wait to be your friend, and I can't wait to be everyone's friend. This is just such an amazing thing.
Question: does my hoof phase through Icicle's hoof?
Sorry, I was multitasking because there are background things happening. Is he still in a solid form?
I'm in my water form, but Kelpies can interact with things.
Yes. Then yeah, it's just your hoof will come away wet, but it is not touching a water elemental where you would technically phase through it.
Okay, that's a relief. I was sort of thinking that you'd just sort of be like a water ghost or something.
Either way, Icicle just doesn't stop shaking the hand. He just keeps shaking and shaking while just gushing about Sawtooth.
That's good. I pull my hoof away and sort of shake the water off of it. So you were sort of frozen earlier. Can you change your temperature?
I can't change my temperature, but I can just change what form I'm in. I'm not exactly cold when I'm in my ice form, but I'm still not exactly warm either. It just, room temperature. But that's a good question. I like that question. Not many people ask that, so you must be smart. Yeah, you must be really nice and smart. I can sense that.
Sure. But the faces of water do change under pressure conditions and not just temperature. So I wonder if there's some sort of pressure manipulation. Do you have a gaseous form?
I've heard about it. I've never tried it myself, unfortunately, so I'm not sure.
Imagine being steam. That's crazy. Imagine being water. This is so cool. You're really cool. You're neat.
Thank you. You're really cool, too. I can't wait to be your friend. I'm so glad to be here. I'm just so glad.
So we have two icy people on the team. Sometimes icy.
Two?
One mostly icy. Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Glace. Sounds like both of our parents like the ice theme.
Oh, are you a reindeer? Oh my gosh, you're so cool looking. Oh my gosh. I have a friend you're an ice buddy. Yes, ice buddies. Okay, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be big friends.
Wait, where's someone else at?
Well, I'm sure Murr's in their room, and I don't know for anyone else.
Well, I have a couple questions. A couple more. I'm sorry if this is overwhelming. Feel free to ask any questions in return, but I was wondering, how did you get here?
Unfortunately, I don't think some Celestia and Cadence clerics really liked me that much, so they threw me over a wall. I mean, I can understand. I mean, like, I guess they just don't like me, I guess, or something like that. What are you guys doing here? What are you looking for? Who are you? And what are your goals and what do you have? I mean, like, what are you doing?
Well, same as you. Everyone here is on the bad side of the Cadence clerics. Well, except for the Cadence clerics we have with us. Don't worry, he's good though. You won't mind him. But what did you do specifically that got you in hot water? I mean,
that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. So, like, are you guys here for like? I have never seen an adventuring party before, like one this big either. So, like, what are you doing here?
Well, if we're gonna give you the matter-of-fact answer, it does matter how you got here. How did you get in hot water?
So
No pun intended.
That's very funny. You're funny
magic use
too.
is technically illegal, so it can literally just be that you use. If you don't have a license to use magic, then using magic is illegal.
You know, I'm honestly not sure. Like, I had just switched between one of my forms, I guess, and they just saw it and they're like, oh no, it's a Kelpie, and no, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm so happy to be here. What are you guys, like I said, I'm just wondering, what are you guys doing here? What are you guys doing here?
You're happy to be here. You're happy to be here.
That is interesting.
I don't know about this one. This one's, I mean, I appreciate the positivity, but, like, you know that this is kind of a bad place to be, right?
No.
Okay, well, it's a bad place to be. Like, I've almost died 3 times in the past few days.
That's unlucky. I mean, do you not know how to live here yet? I mean, you must know if you're here. Like, no one survives long here, I don't think, if they don't know how to live here.
How long have you been here?
A couple years, I think.
Oh, my God.
Can I perception check that? I don't believe that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I squint. I squint at Icicle. Let's see.
Hold on, I am... You guys keep doing what you're doing. I do have, trying to figure out background things right now.
It's a wisdom call. Okay.
Sorry.
And I guess we're doing perception against his deception.
So...
Are
Wait,
you
what are you
on the
doing?
younger side, or are you, like... having trouble? Because if you've been here for years, then how old were you when you got thrown in here?
Okay, I'm gonna need some explanation here. I was not watching the previous sessions. I'm confused.
So, you guys right now are in a place called the Mist, and it is very dangerous. It's
I thought we were...
It's basically considered a death sentence to get thrown in here.
I thought we were still in that one town.
No, that
Nope.
it moved faster than that. So you were
Okay.
kind of
Sorry.
missing like 3 sessions. So
Yeah, I understand. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you got thrown out of that one town. And, we all did. We're all, outlaws here. But, you know, that can be a good thing. We aren't bound to anything but ourselves.
In a vicious cycle of life and death.
Anyways, my character was still probably trying to say that they were here for a couple years.
Okay. I'll take your word for it then. But yeah, we're trying to get to the root of this place and figure out what's going on in this. All the mist and the little bit of the history of this place. That's sort of what we're all about.
Oh, okay. So you want to stop all this. You want to fix it and stuff. You want to find what caused it and do stuff about that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Trying to save the day, if you will.
Wow, that's really cool. That's really brave. You're so brave. You guys look strong too. What do you? I hope you. I mean, wow, that's really cool.
I guess. Let's just say we need all the help we can get. Would you be interested in joining us?
I mean, like, of course, yeah, I'd love that. I mean, I'm kind of weak, but like, no, I'd love that. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. So many friends I could make.
If you've been here for years, I'm sure you know your way around a weapon.
Yeah, I have my scimitars.
What's that?
So, hey, can they be like water scimitars that because of the earring that he has that I told you about, Nameless?
What? Say that again?
So, because of the earring he has, the one I told you about in his backstory, can the scimitars be like ones he summons from, like, his water?
Yes, you can flavor it that he's forming it out of, like, ice.
Yeah, okay. So that's, what he does. He, like, summons them from the ice to show Sawtooth and the other one, Glaze.
Glaze.
What is it? Is it a stabbing weapon?
It's a slashing one. I can slash really well.
Oh.
For ice, that's got some good edge to it.
Ice is kind of breakable, though. What happens if a piece of you falls off?
I step on it.
Oh.
To be fair, your hand got a little wet when you shook, or your hoof got a little wet when you shook hooves with him, so what happened to that water? Is that him still, or is that just water now?
Oh.
It's a little more
question.
complicated than that.
Is part of you on me? That's... Ooh, I don't like this.
So, now that I've sorted some of what is going on in the background out, Wynn, you were going to do a thing?
Yeah, knocking on the door right in front of me in order to see if I can get Murmur out to, see the new guest, basically. The new arrival.
Okay. Cameo, that is your cue.
Listening in, all you hear is oddly singing? Well, kind of singing. It's like half singing type bullshit. Just saying the words and dragging them out. But the words aren't really clear or anything.
Question, did you lock the door to the room?
Yeah? You really think I would leave a door unlocked with these guys around?
Okay. I knock a little louder. Also, is this singing in Old Ponish?
The words aren't clear. It's like literally kind of impossible to tell.
Oh, okay. Understood. Nothing, huh? Yeah.
When you knock louder, you hear a stomp. And then the singing just continues, but this time louder.
Hello, Murmur? Are you in there?
I respond in ancient alicorn. Shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
That sounded a little hot. Huh. Okay. Let's talk about this in a language that I can actually understand.
You hear another stomp before what essentially sounds like a poof of smoke. And then when I open the door, you see smoke coming out.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we got a new arrival here. Wanted to see if you were interested in coming to meeting them.
Oh, great. So you're telling me there's another motherfucker part of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is it this time? Another fucking...
I don't know, it looked like some sort of ice sculpture to me. I really think they're losing it too, honestly.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's some sort of ice sculpture. I don't know. They were like calling it a kelpie or something. They called it a soft. What was it, a damp pony?
Soggy pony.
Soggy. Yeah, soggy pony. But it was made of ice. It almost looks like an ice sculpture, but I don't know of any cold place around here. You know?
You motherfuckers. So. What the? Hold on.
Hey, I had no part of this. So I was
So-
praying until about 10 minutes ago.
Cameo, can you roll a... Oh, perfect. So, you actually have heard about kelpies before. There is rumors among alchemists that their water is actually better than, normal water for brewing certain types of potions. You have no way to test the validity of this up until now.
Oh no!
Oh.
I could win just this one fucking look before saying an alicorn. If this motherfucker is on drugs, I'm going to find out which ones so I can shove it up his ass. I go back in my room, grab a cup of tea. Actually, I grab the whole tea bowl, and then just walk over. Where the fuck is it?
I lead her through. I lead her through down to the, general area. Just somewhere about here. Oh,
Hi, hey, Murmur.
it's no longer ice.
Yeah, no doubt. Kelpies can change forms.
Oh, you know what a kelpie is
okay.
too?
So,
Oh, are these new friends?
for
Yeah,
Cameo,
sure.
I also need you to roll a quick perception with advantage.
Give me a sec to my...
And I will be sending you the results. Give me just a sec.
On a side note, I placed down the tea bowl with the cups I had, and I offered the kelpie a cup. See?
You can do with that information what you will.
I'm looking a little bit suspiciously because I haven't seen Murmur treat anyone with kindness or anything adjacent to it in this entire trip. So is there something I can roll to try to suss out what their intentions are?
You can roll insight to see if you can figure it out.
Of course, it's a wisdom roll. I swear, everything is a wisdom roll.
So, Cameo, real quick, because I was typing and I'm bad at listening and typing. What is it that you did?
Because I left my room with the tea bowl and, a few cups, I offered the kelpie, like, yo, want some tea?
Icicle just looks at it for a second, and for a second it seems like he sneers before a smile is placed on his face. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm not really a tea person, but thank you so much. You're so kind. What's your name?
Wait, there's tea people? Like kelpies but made of tea?
No, I mean...
So, Sawtooth, for your insight, as far as you can tell, she might as well, or they might as well just feel bad for the kelpie because they're stuck with you guys. So that is why it was a cup of tea of camaraderie.
Okay.
It's like solidarity in we are stuck with these assholes.
Okay, so my guard is down then. Alright.
So, Cameo, go ahead and you roll insight.
You never offered me tea.
First of all, I just finished my tea ceremony. Second of all, I have no reason to offer the tea.
Okay, fair enough.
The bartender clears his throat and says, "I have tea."
Oh, wouldn't trust that.
Did it look jovially over at Sawtooth?
It's
So-
flavored tea and not in the good way.
The reaction you got from the Kelpie for the tea, you just kind of assume that it didn't like the smell.
I simply just respect it. And I actually put the bowl on my head and just drink my tea just very calmly. I don't really seem to be reacting much. I was like, fair enough.
So what's your name? And are you powerful too, like these guys? Are you smart? Do you know a lot of stuff? What do you know?
What form are they in right now?
Yeah, I was actually about to ask that. Cameo.
I'm actually I'm actually in my cat form right now.
So Abyssinian.
Yeah, the Abyssinian form.
Okay.
Powerful? Hell if I know. Smart? Hell if I know. I got stuck with these idiots.
Well, they make potions and stuff. That's pretty cool.
You make potions? What kinds?
I look at the Kelpie up and down for a moment, and I was like, healing potions.
Healing potions. Interesting. That's really cool.
Wait, is that the potion that I broke the other day?
You broke the acid, remember?
Maybe the acid was a healing acid.
There are different types of acids.
Well, that's why I didn't open my letter. I'm sorry, Cammy, go ahead.
Oh.
Cammy, could you repeat that?
There are different types of acids at different strengths used for different things.
Okay.
What was the one that I broke?
I just take a long sip of tea looking at Sawtooth like, I'm not going to explain this shit to you.
I'm sure it was very important and valuable. I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up eventually.
Wow, you're so kind, Sawtooth, apologizing and stuff for that. That's so cool. You're so cool.
Not a good time.
I walk over to the barkeep. I was like, you said you had your own tea, right? Trade a cup for a cup?
He pulls out something that when he opens the tea kettle, you can smell it through the entire room, and it is not a pleasant smell.
You want to do that?
Keeping up with his theme of absolutely horrendous seeming things, he also, when the tea seems kind of chunky. And he slides the cup to you.
I take the bowl off of my head and pour him a cup, and then leave the bowl like a decent distance from me so that in case something happens, I don't knock it over.
So
Probably wise.
go
Eat a whole
ahead
three out.
and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is someone talking?
It looks like Cameo's trying to talk, but I hear like glitching
I think
noises.
I think
No,
it's
it's picking up the
Oh.
water in the background.
Yeah, I was about
Okay,
to say
gotcha.
it's background noise.
I thought it was maybe like garbled
So-
voice.
Yeah, it sounded like broken up voice. My bad.
You're able to choke it down, but you're pretty sure it started moving about halfway down.
Ooh.
I save face and I simply nod to it this thing at least went all the way down. Yes. I don't say that out loud, but it's in my head I'm just at least it went down. And it's not coming back up. I refuse for it to come back up.
That's how you get food poisoning. Murmur, I told you not to. I warned you about this place.
How does the barkeep
Hold on just a sec. There we go. So the barkeeper takes the cup that you offered him, and it practically disappears in the rags and bandages before he puts it back on the counter. It is now empty, and you hear the sound of smacking lips before he says, "That's pretty good. I haven't had something that tasty in a while."
I'm glad you like it.
Okay, that time your audio got a bit scrambled. What'd you say? Camille?
I couldn't make that out either.
I don't think she was actually saying something that time. She
I
was.
was when you said cameo, I was like, to see if it would be pick up.
For some reason, it sounds like you are standing across the room from your mic.
It also sounds like you're speaking another language.
Discord
Seems like
doesn't
you're
like
speaking through a waterfall.
And this is why we need to get Cameo a bit of mic.
It should not be that loud. Come
There
on.
we go. I can
That's
understand that.
Well, the background noise isn't loud. It's just kind of like the voice muffle effect that you would get if you stood by a waterfall and talked to someone.
I was near the fish.
Is Icicle technically a waterfall?
So, I am going out on a limb, and were you offering recipe to Tavern Keep?
The recipe and few of the
And what?
and a few of the
Okay. He actually accepts your offer. Says that it's the first time anybody's given him something that didn't go rancid. So,
At this point, I'm sort of eyeing Icicle, getting like a close look and being like, "So, what kind of water are you? Because not all waters are made the same. I learned that recently."
Oh, I'm just your friendly little water, you know.
No, like, are you like spring water? Are you like ocean water? Are you like pure
I'm water.
balanced H2O? Like, what are you?
Water.
That doesn't answer my question.
I'm water.
If I were to look at you under a microscope, would I see anything? Any like? Do you have any like
The-
minerals or like?
the answer would be, what's a microscope? Dude, you don't need to you don't need to analyze what type of water he is. He is water.
No, Sawtooth is.
Probably untasted.
Are you
I am
tasting
magic
water?
water. I am magic water.
Well, I figured that, but okay, never mind.
I look over at Sawtooth and I'm like, I like this one.
Thank you. I like you too. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be so much. We're gonna be such good friends. Yeah, friends.
So, you don't have a problem with him being a Clarence of Cadence?
Oh, he's a. No. I I don't
I have my
know.
cloak on.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to actually.
Yeah, as much good as that cloak did.
Yeah.
Sawtooth just
you
went
know.
and blurted out, but
I forgot it wasn't easily visible.
Mhm.
Yeah, no problem at all. None at all. I think we can all be friends and work together.
Okay.
You look like you're robed up. I'm sorry? Was somebody going to move on? Okay, well, you look like you're robed up for something yourself. Who... Looks like you're missing like an emblem or something.
So,
Maybe.
before you start making that leap, you don't know what he is. You can roll a religion at disadvantage to see if you recognize anything about his armor, but I will say it is at disadvantage.
Well, isn't... I'm kind of confused because isn't it like sort of...
I described his armor as defaced.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize the description. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's been a second since the description. Okay, I guess what was it? Religion?
Yes, at disadvantage.
Okay. Whoops, I forgot to mark it for disadvantage. Okay. 11. Anything?
Okay, so you're fairly certain it might have at one point been of religious import, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he himself is religious.
In that condition, yeah.
Because
Okay.
from what you can tell from, even though the armor is like blackened and whatnot, it wasn't one of the clerics that you, or paladins you would be familiar with, so it's very possible he just looted a corpse and got armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we are standing about now after I just looked him up and down to see if I could notice anything after talking about me being a cleric of Caden.
So,
Okay.
sorry.
I was just saying, okay, like, yeah. Period.
Icicle looks at him for a second before just tilting his head towards one of the doors and asking, "Hey, can we please go talk somewhere private, please? I just love to talk to you about some stuff, please."
Just you and me?
Yeah.
Roll insight.
Me?
Yes, you. Or are you just going to follow him unquestioningly?
I was gonna follow him unquestionably, so.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright. This door, right? This one?
Cosmo, if you are waiting to like interject or something, you do realize that you have full ability to say something, right?
Come by the way.
Yes, you're where your character is on the map. If you can see, can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where your character is on the map is where you are right now in relation in the game.
Right, I just can't move my character.
What's that?
I can't select my character for movement.
Oh, it must not have done the thing. Yep, it didn't do the thing. I hate it when it does that. Yeah, if you guys have issues with that, where it won't let you select your character thing, just let me know.
Okay, by the way, is it still raining outside?
It has not stopped raining since you guys got there.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
never
so
floods.
that actually, I'm gonna go here then. Because I assume that this is sort of roofed over a bit.
But yes, there is a roof. It looks much like the implication in the picture, like somewhere you would park a wagon or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course, With these being technically stables, they're basically just the really cheap rooms.
Yeah. Alright, so, what's up?
First off, I mean, this is just between, like, us, you know, like, people we follow, right? Like, this is just between us, so we can, like, confine each other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Good. The instant that, Icicle says that, his smile drops immediately and his face becomes a sneer. Like, a full-on, like, disgusted sneer. Alright, okay. So, first off, you are not going to have a problem with me. Got it? No problems at all. We're just gonna act like friends. I want that. I really don't want to have trouble with you. And if we do,
Alright.
then that's not going to be good. For you, mostly, but that just won't be good at all. And second of all, you won't get in my way. You won't. You won't get in my way like those pesky Celestia and Cadence clerics did. Okay? We just don't get in my way at all. Please.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, given that you found me out and have sort of confronted me in your own way,
you wouldn't be
would
rolling
you mind...
insight, it would be perception. Sorry.
Would you mind telling me exactly what, or I guess who you are? Or I guess who you worship?
I'm a paladin, but that's a secret. That's my secret. And if you try and find out my secret, again, we're gonna have a problem. And I don't like problems.
Alright, well I like hiding problems, so it seems like we're gonna be some good friends.
Good. Because if we aren't, yeah, again, problems, so please just don't stand in my way, and I won't do anything to you that will hurt, probably.
I was not expecting.
Alright, understood.
Alright, now let's just...
keep in mind that I do have to, you know, keep some of my, you know, piety. I have to keep my piety in mind to my own, so...
Oh, yeah, no, I get that. I honestly do. So I'll try not get in that way. That just gets annoying for everyone, I understand, and that will be more pesky to deal with. So now that that's all over with, and Icicle just goes back to smiling as if nothing had happened. Now why don't we just go back inside, buddy, and just join up with the rest of our friends, right?
Alright, easy enough!
Okay, so...
Are you guys both going inside?
Yeah.
So...
Yep.
Ballistic, when you get inside, there is now another member of this group who is a bat pony. And this bat pony is very obviously wearing a livery of a paladin of Luna.
I'm sitting over at the fire, and I just snicker a bit when I see him.
Cosmo, I need you to roll a religion at disadvantage.
God, you're 3 paladin. Or no, I guess 2 paladin and a cleric.
It's 2 paladins and a cleric, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I guess it didn't matter. You recognize badly damaged armor of one of your own faith.
Sweet.
So, what do? We are now at sudden impasse.
That's quite the twist.
Icicle's smile tightens slightly, but not very noticeably.
Is the Pegasus over here as a member of my faith, right?
He's technically in here now, because somebody forgot to move his piece.
These two are pointing to my face.
Cosmo?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Oh, hi, Hayes. This is Icicle, puppy we found conscious out there.
It's a
I'd
pleasure
like to
meet
talk
you.
to them about get to know them a bit better.
So, what are you going to say?
What would be like a universal of our order that I could say to tell them that I know that what you are and you know what I am?
Well, let's see. You know what? Bit of lore for the Paladins of Luna. For you two, the saying something about blessed dreams or the moon smiling is basically code for I recognize who and what you are. But since you guys have been forced into hiding for so long, it's a knee-jerk reaction to greet each other that way. For those that are well-known in, or well-versed in their own faith.
Okay.
So, something to that effect.
So, and they are male, right?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I'm also paying attention to this because I just got scolded for.
Alright. I approach them and tell them the moon smiles down on you tonight, brother.
What? I'm sorry.
The moon smiles down on you tonight, brother. Is I
Okay.
believe what he said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Icicle says, only because I can dream so pleasantly.
And what are dreams except those messages from our matron?
Why, they're visions of blessedness. I don't know. I just
That wasn't bad.
So, that was
just
basically
look
coming
back.
straight out and saying it for...
Yeah.
So...
And I'm sitting at that table right next to me, just
You didn't even get a chance to fuck it up. So,
Yeah.
Before we do anything else, I'm going to give Murmur Glace both an opportunity to do something since, you know, we spent like half of this first section of the session listening to Sawtooth and Ballistic. Do you have anything you guys want to say or do?
I wanted to go back to the room to fix it up after the whole tea ceremony thing because, yeah, smoke. Remember?
So, I am going to say that for all intents and purposes, your little tea ritual, whenever you make the tea using that ritual, it not only cleanses it any impurities, but it will also ensure that magical means will not turn it rancid. So essentially you just have clean tea whenever you do said ritual.
Mm-hmm.
So just to give it a little more in-universe meaning. But I'm going to just go ahead and move your piece back to the room for now. Glace?
I mean, I've just been paying attention to the Kelpie this whole time. Trying to, get a grip on what they're like. So I'm not really doing anything super special.
So, I think that this is a good point that you guys should decide your next... Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Your next step. Because, you kind of been just hanging around this tavern for, like, the better part of a week.
Have we actually... I don't think we've actually recruited Hayes yet. We haven't really... Hayes is just sort of here. We haven't, gotten them on our side yet.
Mm-hmm.
So can I sort of press towards that?
Yeah. Hayes the Kelpie, and even in a sense, Myrmicolion, we gotta get to be like fully interested in joining the party and like actually going out with us.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't think Murmur is particularly interested, like happy with the idea of following us around the town, but yeah, Hayes and the Kelpie, we definitely need a recruit right now.
I already have the. Are we talking in
The
character?
Kelpie's already agreed. I don't think Hayes was ever properly asked, and you guys still need to ask.
No, I wasn't.
And I'm once again suspicious because I was never at ease with the idea of Hayes being a paladin of Luna. So now that I know that
You have still not seen any feat that would imply to you whether or not it is Luna, Nightmare Moon, or like there's nothing to give you any kind of context to that yet. However, I will say that one of the things that you guys heard that I just to give it a little more urgency from the barkeep is that you're more likely to survive if you are not alone.
so out of character, I don't know if I can trust them. Since
I will also say to that bludgeoning people with the well, you can't survive by yourself is not going to cut it this time.
yeah, so you said you're a paladin, right, Icicle?
Yep, I'm a paladin.
Does that mean you can channel magic from your deity?
Of sorts, you could say.
What does that look like for you?
Icicle has a horn form on top of their head, like this.
Oh, you're a unicorn Kelpie?
No, I just can switch. Kelpies don't have a solid form, you know.
For all intents and purposes, what he is doing is creating a focus.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Being able to change forms. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not something
So,
all Kelpies can do.
technically-
I'm special.
Technically speaking, because he is a paladin, he only really needs his holy symbol. But if he has been brought up with the idea that, you need a horn for magic, which for the most part, it's considered a thing. So it would be more of this helps me do magic when it really isn't necessarily.
Interesting point for character development.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not going to bring it up now, though.
Okay.
It's going to be not now.
So I'm looking at Icicle's horn. I'm like, okay, do wings next. Wings next.
Okay. Icicle makes a pair of wings for him. I can't fly, but they
look
can
cool.
exist.
They've got.
They look very sharp and pointy.
They look decent. I mean, okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. What kind of magic can you? Do you mind if? Can you show a brief example for me?
Well, I can't really do. As a paladin, I can't really do much magic. I can only do 2 different spells right now, really, other than divine sense or other things like that.
And
Do you have
nothing
any
happened.
that would technically have a visual component?
Let me check real
What do you have right now? Ballistic.
Bless and compel duels.
I'm going to say that using compel duel is not a great idea right now.
Yeah.
Ah,
I do have lay on hands.
Better hand.
That is just a cleric feature. So
Are you sure? It says it's on
you-
paladin.
or paladin, yeah. Same. I get them mixed up all the time. But saying something along the lines of you're not powerful enough to actually demonstrate a feat of your god or goddess is...
Oh, that sort of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not strong. I don't have that sort of thing yet, so I'm not strong enough. Sorry.
Okay, what about you? You do a demonstration of your... Do you have any magical things you can do? I'm talking to Hayes.
I can cure wounds, and I can detect evil.
Both of those would only be useful during actually being... Yeah, so you also don't have anything powerful enough to be, like, visually shown right now.
Without blowing up is the question.
Well, you could ask them to do, like, Divine Sense or Sense Evil, I think. What was it? What was the other one? Hold on. I just
But if it doesn't have a visual component, I have no reason to believe them.
Actually, both of them have Divine Sense. But you could ask them to, but it really... You have no way of actually knowing if they aren't just mumbling something at you and pretending it's magic. Because if it has no visual, like, yes, I can tell you are doing magic. Because if somebody needed healing or stabilization, because I believe lay on hands is more of a stabilization than an actual healing thing.
Yes. 6/6. If they're unconscious, it brings them to 1 HP.
Yeah, so...
And they're bleeding out. They're no longer bleeding out.
Yeah, so... The healing spell would technically be capable of a visual component, but the problem would be you need somebody to be injured enough for it to be visibly healed. You wanted to say something, Cap?
Yeah. So I see that this recruitment process is sort of taking place, and I don't know if I can sort of sleight of hand this or whatever, but I sort of walk past, and as I do, I whisper, "I'm gonna go see if we can get a definite answer out of the other one."
Okay.
And then just make my way.
Yeah,
make my way off.
You don't even need to roll anything. You just you just head over there. While so I am going to say for the 4 in the main room, you guys can technically, if you really wanted to, because as far as you're aware, they're both the same type of paladin. You could stab somebody and have them heal them.
It's a bit extreme.
Sounds like something Quillian would do.
I mean, you've been told one of them has cure wounds. It would be a waste of a spell slot at this point, because you don't really have much else, but it would give you an answer on whether or not they're exploding.
Okay. I need to make sure somehow. I'm not sure if I can trust you, but none of you have magic that is actually helpful. I mean, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. It doesn't.
No, I understand. You don't have to worry about me. I can sense how nice you are and stuff with this sort of thing. It's fine.
Really.
I'm just waiting for Glace to get stabbed so that you guys can have the paladin here heal him.
See,
any wounds?
I don't know why I'm being volunteered, but I actually am already about to say I'll just whip out one of my daggers and
you shake yourself.
If you want, I can cut myself and.
No, that's not necessary.
Oh yeah, that worked. That would work.
Use healing. I don't mind it. If it's gonna be healed immediately, I'll be all good.
Yeah, that sounds smart. We can do that.
That sounds very dumb.
So
We don't need to shed any blood here. Do we?
you're also welcome to Glace. You're welcome to also shank Sawtooth. Just saying. If somebody gets shanked and then gets healed, then the question gets answered regardless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't quite feel like upsetting a party member at this point.
Wait, how about a paper cut? Mind if I give you a paper cut? That's not so bad, right?
I take my dagger and I'm just gonna little cut real quick.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see.
Just go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, I'm a bit squeamish.
Let's see. Oh wait, why did that not roll the damage type? Whatever. Roll 1d4 plus 3. Ow!
Oh!
Wow.
Wow. So the wizard's already almost dead.
Well, okay, I'm still over half.
Said a paper cut.
Joke. It's a joke. So I will say that it needs to be cure wounds. Lay on hands is meant for people that are basically already dead.
One of you heal him fast.
I don't have that spell.
Wait.
So, Cosmo.
Haze does.
Alright, so I hide behind the bunker. I say, brace yourself! He's gonna explode!
Explode?
I haven't figured out how it.
So, cure wounds, you would literally... I believe you add something to that, actually.
I think it's 2 plus your spell level. Of the spell you just cast. Or you are a life paladin. Or
Paladin of Luna.
oh, okay. Well then, my bad. Yeah, I assumed.
Cure wounds. Creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier ability, or spellcasting ability modifier. So, does that answer your question? Each level you upcast it, you add a d8.
So 2d8?
So you have a level 2 spell slot that you can cast it from?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. Which should be proficiency plus your spellcasting ability. I believe that's all.
Better.
You have
Okay.
a +1 for your spellcasting ability?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's enough to fully heal, so... For everybody else that is watching this, the wound has a slight light purple blue kind of glow to it, and then it closes up. No explosions.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ooh.
Thanks, Celestia. Oh my god. Okay.
That is new. Now, so can you please tell me why you had me cut myself and check this out? I'm very curious.
I'm sorry about that, but I had to make sure that they weren't paladins of you-know-who, Nightmare Moon. Like, but now I'm confused. How are you channeling a Nightmare Alicorn's powers? I had a friend who tried to do that, and it did not end well for her. Like, how?
So, for the two paladins, this question brings only confusion. And, to your knowledge, it's not Nightmare Moon. But you also can't necessarily say, because you've only seen Luna in dreams.
So,
Nightmare?
you're paladins of Princess Luna, you said, right?
We didn't say, but I mean, someone here was so obvious that yes, I guess we are.
But how can that be if Luna's basically... I had a friend who was a paladin of Celestia. And when Celestia was corrupted into Daybreaker...
Okay, so
Sorry,
for
what
the
was-
interruption.
Sorry, what was that? I swear I just heard a bunch of bees going by.
Yeah, like a hive or something. I heard it too. Anyway, when my friend was a cleric of Celestia, and when Celestia was corrupted, trying to channel magic through her only resulted in explosions and like chaos and like terrible. It was not good for her. So like, I don't
Sawtooth.
I don't understand how you're able to channel Luna's
Sawtooth.
magic.
Sawtooth.
Mhm.
I don't know how you are not connecting these dots yet.
Is Luna not Nightmare Moon in this world or something? But that's what the mist is from, right?
Well, I
I'm
do
asking
believe that all you know is the Silent King created the mists.
Right.
So, what is the implication there?
So, Nightmare Moon has... Wait, so Luna's in her... So Luna was reformed?
Hold on just a sec. I'm going to do something to hopefully deal with all that noise.
The bees are back.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Some very angry bees.
Oh, you know what? They might be those little bug things. You know, the ones that eat everything. Those ones are nasty.
Oh, Twitter Bites? Oh, they're all...
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, Paris Sprites. You mean Paris Sprites. Oh, yeah, I've dealt with the infestation of those. They're no good.
Yeah, they come around for the zebra lands every once in a while. They're messy. Eat everything.
We best not
Okay,
talk to
I've returned. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So, Sawtooth. With the information that you have, what is the implication?
So if you guys are able to channel Luna's magic without exploding, then Luna must not be Nightmare Moon. Am I right about that? Do you guys know?
Yes, but only in dreams.
Yeah, that.
So you've seen Luna in dreams.
I nod.
That's a relief. At least we're not facing off against Nightmare Moon.
Who is Nightmare Moon?
I'm surprised you don't know. I mean,
I will
You know,
note
rebellious
that for the paladins, this is specifically for them. You can continue once I'm done, Toot. But for the paladins, you don't really know Nightmare Moon because you've always known Luna, and the stories about Nightmare Moon really have devolved to literally just the Mare and the Moon. Nobody knows Nightmare Moon actually ever existed.
well, Luna had this whole jealousy rebellion arc, and she went sort of mad with power. It was pretty intense. And then Celestia had to banish her for 1,000 years. And then she returned when... Well, I don't know what happened in this world, but apparently she was reformed from Nightmare Moon somehow. She hasn't walked in my dreams at all.
She was reformed? Like, they managed to, like, get her into a class and make her good?
It was more like a curse she was under, I guess you could say, and she was, she must have been healed from the curse with some sort of magic. It was a magical
So,
transformation.
as lovely as this explanation of what Nightmare Moon is, we are going to take a pause on this to let the other two that have been waiting quietly in the background have their chance. Because we'll just say that you guys were explaining Nightmare Moon while this is happening.
Okay. I knock on the door again.
This time the door is already opened, and you see cleaning up the It isn't really a mess, but there is some notable stuff around. Like, for whatever fucking reason, bonfire material.
Okay. Well, I knock on the door anyway, if nothing else, to let you know I'm entering the room. Hello?
What do you want this time?
Well, I don't know, I've been doing some thinking over the past couple of days, and yeah, I was kinda reckless getting in here. Getting us all in here and all that, and I just wanted to maybe potentially reconcile that if possible, because we're in here now.
You're lucky I'm not in throwing range. I can't really throw doing that good.
Well, yeah, I kind of expected something like that. But I don't know. I heard the barkeeper say, numbers were stronger in numbers, something like that. It is kind of dangerous from the way that Sawtooth walked in the other day.
Oh, please. Because... you're all just idiots.
Yeah, I think we've all got our flaws. I don't know, maybe you would be useful to have around, I mean, is that a good argument? To watch over us? I don't know. Maybe?
What?
Your audio is kind of dying. Again.
Yeah.
Cameo? Come back to us, Cameo. You're floating away. We were doing good, and then it started running off.
This has the same energy as is your fridge running.
Oh, she almost caught it that time.
Gotcha.
Oh, she's getting closer.
Cameo, try reconnecting because whatever's going on, it sounds like your mic is literally running away from you.
Am I live?
Better.
There we go.
She caught it.
Ah, there it goes. The dogs had to sneeze so the phone can run back.
Okay. So what were you saying?
What, watch over you? What? Watch you guys bring yourself to fucking extinction? Actually, hold up. That might be funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could watch us all. You don't have to be, officially with us or anything, but wouldn't it? I don't know. Wouldn't it be funny to watch people have their little pitfalls and moments? Take wrong turns on very clear directions?
I have a stone face for a bit. Before walking over and picking up one of the burnt sticks. Then I just walk up to him and bap him over the head with it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
assuming
the only
that
response.
was
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was I deserved that.
Yeah.
I kind of give him this very strange look for a moment before saying, I'll go under you. I will be with you in your stupid scheme under one condition.
Okay.
If you find any potions or potion recipes, you give them to me.
Done.
Got
I hold
that,
out a hoof. I hold out a hoof. Done.
I just put the stick there. Good. Now leave me to my cleaning.
Yes. Goodbye. And I close the door behind me.
Well done. Well done.
Okay. So, I think for the sake of getting out of this area in the same tavern we have been in for like 2 sessions, we're going
We haven't
to...
technically recruited the Bat Pony yet. We haven't recruited Hayes. Or told them what we're about. Because I just got... they literally just earned my trust by doing the healing spell a minute ago, so... Should we skip over that section?
No, it's something that needs to... something that needs to be done, so here we go.
Okay, I'll make it quick. So, so, Icicle already said that he's joining us, but Hayes, what about you? We need all the help we can get.
And frankly, the more numbers we have, the better everyone's going to be in the end.
The better chances we have of surviving this thing. We want to get to the bottom of what's happening, get rid of the mist, and restore Equestria to what it was.
Well, I'm more than happy to find my patron. So if going with you guys helps me find her, then I am more than willing to go.
Well, pack up your stuff because we need to head out ASAP.
At this point, I enter into the room.
So that won't take long.
Thank you for joining us.
At this point, I enter back into like the main room, trying to catch Sawtooth's eye,
Why do I...
and nod. Like what? Not like I'm still like walking in and all that, but basically I'm just like trying to catch your eye as I'm walking in and all that, and I just nod. Like yeah, we're good.
He doesn't have thumbs. He can't give you a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little victory, like, yes! We're doing it. If Fair was here, I'd do a hoof bump, like, yeah. We're getting the thing back together.
4 sessions in, and we finally have the party together.
Woo!
If there was here, Icicle wouldn't have stayed awake the whole session.
So,
What was that?
See Sawtooth celebrating, and I set off like the piddliest little firework above him with reindeer magic. Just so small, but it's something.
it's like firecracker, but like
Yeah.
meant to be a
We're gonna save Equestria.
firework. So, let's see. Before I say what I'm about to say, I need to... There it is. So, for the group, we're going to fast forward time so that cleaning is done, everything is put together, you guys are all ready to start moving out places. So, any last things you are going to say before you guys like move forward?
Well, I was always trying to say, is anybody not ready?
Oh shoot! I left my keys at Wynn's house. I'll be right back. No, I'm kidding.
I want to say one thing to the barkeep.
What was that, Camille?
I want to say one thing to the barkeep.
Okay.
It's like there is a small chance the flowers may bud. So if you can take care of those little buds, you can get whole new flowers and keep them sustained like that. Just letting you know. Very small chance, but still a chance.
He nods
Alright.
before saying, "Good luck with this band of morons."
Peacemakers, assemble.
Hey, at least
The
one
moment I
the
hear
brain.
Sawtooth say that, I just turn to him with the ugliest looking facial expression.
We need
join her.
boundaries for like camaraderie and stuff.
I turn back to the bartender.
Go ahead.
If you sell any luck, I am willing to buy right now.
He chuckles and says, "Unfortunately, I'm not that kind of salesman."
This place only sells rotten luck.
Alright. Thank you for the luck that you can give, though.
Don't you worry, if you need luck, I can give you plenty of it.
I don't have lucky anymore, do I? Okay. Alright, let's head out, gang.
Did you come up with the Peacemakers thing? That's such a good idea. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, kinda. It's sort of my old group's name, but I feel like I'm still part of it, so be everyone who joins is.
Hold up, before we leave, where's the last one?
Oh, Summer Flare.
The last one?
Yeah.
He is currently drooling.
Pooping
is that it is going to be that one again. Wait, just for information for everybody, this crosses all campaigns. Pooh Brain, if we need somebody to move and they are not here, Pooh Brain, they can follow very basic instructions like walk after me, follow me kind of deal, but they cannot be used to interact with things other than stand here. They are also liabilities. So if you guys get into a fight, things can and will target them. So currently, Fair's character is afflicted with poo brain. So slack-jawed, drooling, glassy-eyed, you know.
Icicle looks at Summer Flare and just asks, Are they alright?
It happens.
Must have been something in the water.
But I'm not. Never mind.
What tasted water does to an MF.
Don't worry, I'll get used to it after a little while.
Okay, let's head out. We need to get going.
Okay, so as you guys step out of the inn, step into the mist.
Into the out.
You are no longer in the Victorian era town, but now you are in once again the mist. I actually chose the wrong song. Should be They Come at Night. So
I sure do.
Ooh.
All right.
Give me just a sec.
Here we go again. So with these new team members, our odds are better than ever.
Okay, so have we gone back out into the mist? I'm sorry, it's sort of...
Yes, you guys...
Okay.
Instead of stepping into the streets, you stepped into the mist.
Interesting.
Wait,
I forgot my handkerchief!
There is no longer a door behind you.
Ah.
Darn!
Dream logic. So, where are we headed to next? We never decided what direction to go. I was saying we should go this way. Basically, recap for the new team members. We've been walking in a straight line since we left the castle, and I'm pretty sure this way is facing north. Everyone thinks I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. But which direction should we go?
Speaking of, we should... Do you want to do the rope thing again, or... I don't know. It's kind of dark.
The buddy system going on here.
Don't. I'll walk next to you, but don't you dare put that rope on me.
Okay. Wasn't expecting you to. Anyway.
Direction and stick to it. Come on.
That's right, and I start walking.
Honestly, I can't come up with a better direction, so I guess we all walk in the direction that wind starts.
Aren't all directions equal?
So
I look at Ballistic's character and say, "Thank you, Ballistic." Or Icicle.
Icicle.
So
Yeah.
essentially, the direction that you chose is directly to the right of where you were standing.
Aha.
Okay. Say. What the
Can you
heck?
not? I can't delete that one right now because it's literally over the top of the all the characters.
That's just a straight line in the world. That's what a straight line looks like here.
Just
So,
a visual.
Icicle, you said you've been here for years. Do you seem to know how to navigate this place?
Not a clue.
Oh, I guess you can just. Okay, thank you. Thanks anyway.
You're
Why is
welcome.
it
I
not-
know. I
isn't-
did such a good job here.
It's not even. There it goes.
Well,
It's gone.
It's good to know that even someone who's been here for years knows just about as much as I do about this place. So, whatever keeps us alive, I suppose.
Okay. So, you guys start moving through the mist. Toot, roll a d20.
Why this time? What did I see?
You are literally standing in a source of. Good job.
Oh.
I don't like double low numbers on a mysterious thing.
Yeah.
Although any number on a mysterious thing is still bad. Or worrying.
Place getting to anyone else. I should feel better with Haze and Icicle here, but
Well,
I feel
I
like
can only do stuff if you're about to die. So I mean, if you get hurt, I can make you almost die.
what? No, wait.
Wait, what?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to
Well-
kill me?
No, I mean, if you get hurt, I can't heal unless I make you about to die.
Oh, okay. I see.
And only then I'll only get you to where you were before.
Everyone stop.
Okay.
Oh, do you see it too?
I don't see it, but I know that something strong ahead is near.
Yeah, it's something with tentacles. I can see it.
Aha.
I knew someone
Well.
was watching us. Let's go the other way. Is it in the other direction too?
Wherever you look.
Oh my god,
To
it's
the
close.
left. To the left.
I'm gonna have squid eyes again. I can't do this.
Again?
Shut up! We're gonna die.
No, we're not.
How
I'm casting
pathetic
Mage
are you?
Armor real quick on myself.
What, Camille?
In character, I was like, how pathetic are you?
Okay, I'm going back to the inn. Wait,
Hey,
Stop panicking.
remember how, I turned around to go grab my handkerchief? Yeah, the doors weren't there.
something's wrong.
There's no way back to the inn.
You know, I think that inn was in. I don't think that was a regular inn.
Nothing is regular here.
Yeah, I know that. I've been here for years.
Evidently not. Is there something I can roll too? Besides another.
What are you rolling for, Camille?
Trying to check it out for a quick second without doing anything, and then it's just like 7, and I'm like, piece of shit.
So you were trying to look into what you were told?
Yeah.
So from what you can tell, there's nothing in easy visual range. The mist seems to have given you guys enough room to see each other, and Toot apparently sees tentacles.
That's because I'm a changeling. I have better vision than you. Oh wait, no, I didn't say that in character.
I was about to say, there are several issues with that.
Yeah. Okay. Is this thing? Is this the Kraken again? Are we dealing with this world's Kraken? I need to know.
You have no clue what these tentacles might be attached to.
Okay, well, I think Kraken's
Well,
out.
I hear tentacles. I hear in front of us. I say that we should go not that way.
No,
So I
you
turn
don't
to the
understand.
left and maybe this way.
You don't understand. The tentacles are everywhere. They're all
Then it
around.
can't be a Kraken
Are they
unless they
So,
are
For
specifically walking around us.
for the rest of the party, for those that are trying to figure out what is going on with these tentacles, roll insight. At disadvantage.
You say that, Murmur, but maybe this Kraken is so big that it completely surrounds us, and we just happen to be in a little break.
You were so
Net
close.
20 and a net 1.
You were so close.
Why was it disadvantage?
That's so crazy. What the heck?
Can I do some sort of
Well, what did
religion?
they do?
Would I know anything about it?
You don't really know much about the mist. You are also
What I
trying
know
to
it-
just figure out what is going on with Sawtooth. So, okay. So far, so decent. We've got one that might be able to glean something.
At this point, I'm huddled up on the ground and shaking, saying, "I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. No more squid eyes."
I think I'm just gonna let him be.
So, for
Does any yeah. Oh, just go ahead.
So, for Cameo, you don't really know much about the mist, but somebody may or may not be losing a tenuous grip on reality at the moment.
Oh, fuck. This shit works on nightmare logic. And this one clearly has trauma involving this shit.
Okay, but it's
Oh,
there.
right.
It's
I
there.
got
turned to
it.
icicle.
We have to move forward regardless.
Towards the tentacles.
You said they're all around, meaning it'll be impossible to find any direction to move.
Doesn't
So,
mean we get closer to any.
Come on.
Is there supposed to be a new map?
No, at the moment you guys are in the mist. The mists do not have a map.
Okay. I was just
Dragging
curious.
freaking.
It's kind of a space that has, like, basically no rhyme or reason to it. So, you're going to drag to Cameo?
No, I'm staying
Yep.
right here. You can go closer if you want, but that'll be your mistake, not mine.
Roll, go ahead, both of you roll strength. This is an opposed check.
I turn to icicle and I'm like, have you ever broken down like this?
Apparently Sawtooth has gotten a good beat
Really
boost there.
beefy?
Come on, Cameo, you see if you can beat him.
This is shit. Even if I get a fucking 20, what is
You
Well,
Oh.
you win because you rolled
Wow.
a 20.
Oh my god, nice.
Literally the one.
Even if you are meeting, a nat 20 will always win. So
Okay.
that's why it's called a critical success. So you basically still Abyssinian form?
Yes.
You sling a Sawtooth over your shoulder like a sack of potatoes. And start heading in the direction. I'm assuming the direction indicated?
Yeah.
And I'm thrashing at this point. Put me down!
Yeah,
Don't
it's a
take
nat
me closer
20.
to it.
Thrashing won't help you any.
Let me go!
So, does everybody follow the Abyssinian carrying Sawtooth?
Yeah.
I'm right beside Murmur at this point.
Oh, so I love the one times I've seen Saw get a good strength. Cameo immediately gets a nat 20 against it.
I've never had good strength before. Okay.
So,
cool.
As you guys make your way through the mist, the tentacles just seem to draw ever closer for you. But for everybody else, you don't see anything up until the point that you are suddenly in what appears to be a large kind of like valley. And ahead of you guys appears to be some sort of large cathedral-like structure. Like, you have never seen anything this big and grand. It is honestly kind of like intimidating, the size and the amount of like architecture put into it.
Getting
So
closer.
this must be one of those major whatevers he was talking about, the barkeeper.
Quick, get us inside. They're getting closer. They're gonna kill us.
So,
Okay.
Everybody heading closer to the building?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing else, I suppose. So.
First, actually.
Yep, might as well check it out.
So, as you guys get closer, you see heavily robed figures. They're wearing hoods, and for the most part, you can tell some are like equine in shape and others are humanoid in shape, but you can't really tell what they are. They're moving around the building and in and out of it as if they either live there or there's something there that they are doing, working. They don't appear to be religious, though. If you are a cleric, paladin, or spellcaster, you can feel free to go ahead and roll Sawtooth. You cannot roll because you are currently panicking about tentacles over somebody's shoulder. So for the casters, you can roll Arcana. The religious types can roll Religion.
Ooh. Okay.
I will wait until everybody that
got a
is going
minus one
to
to
roll
both,
has
though.
rolled.
What are we rolling?
Oh my god, is it at 20? Wow.
As a paladin, you will be rolling Religion.
Wait, in your last 4 rolls, you roll in 3 nat 20s. Cameo.
Oh my
Yeah. That's pretty great.
Stop taking all our luck. You're gonna screw us over.
Don't worry, I will get a critical nat 1 in the most important moments.
Ballistic, go ahead and roll a Religion as well. You are still a paladin. I know you're probably not remembering that right now.
Oh, right, sorry.
You are not a rogue anymore. You are a paladin. Okay, so for my religious types, these robes don't seem to be of any god or goddess that you are aware of. They don't seem to have religious symbols, and you don't seem to see anything that would resemble some sort of religious ritual or chant or anything like that going on. For my casters, especially Cameo and... Actually, let's throw my... Well, for you two, Glace, this looks familiar to you. You can't quite place it, but you know you've been somewhere similar. Cameo, for you, this is a magical school. An academy of sorts.
Just say, looks like a cult to
I
me.
dropped Sawtooth when I realized that.
You do what?
I just dropped you, man.
You just get dropped face first on the ground.
I know who they are. These are cultists of the Kraken. That explains the tentacles. It all makes sense now.
So,
No, this is a school,
Oh,
dumbass.
I call it was a cult.
Exactly. Back away from them. They're gonna indoctrinate us into their tentacly ways.
No, I don't think this is cultists of a Kraken. This is slightly familiar to me.
Then why are there tentacles out there?
For the
I point out or something.
For the religious types, you don't see any kind of the iconography you would expect of a cult of Kraken worshippers.
Okay.
You would see a
Yeah,
lot
well,
of Cthulhu-esque, what do you call it? Iconography, tentacles, things like that, all over the place. If it was worship of a Kraken, this seems very stereotypical style of cathedral. Like think Notre Dame, but like 10 times the size. Like it is ridiculously huge.
Well, I would have agreed with you, but like, wouldn't cultists have symbols all around? Like, if it was a Kraken, wouldn't there be a lot of tentacles, or?
Didn't you just make a hood so you could hide your status? See, they're
what?
undercover. These are undercover followers of the Kraken, and they're gonna kill us if not worse.
Sawtooth. I know you're so smart with this stuff, but in this case, no, it's not cultist stuff. It just seems like an innocent cathedral.
I see things no one else can see. I have the superior vision of us, okay? And there are tentacles, and these are cultists. That's that.
So,
Right.
Sawtooth. Have you ever been to a school?
What's that supposed to be? Are you saying I'm not educated?
The technical answer for that, with the kind of school they are referencing, Sawtooth, would be no. You were a sorcerer, so your magic just kind of happened.
Yeah, that plus I don't think the changelings have any proper, like, well, out of character. I mean...
Well, they did. They were shown at one point, I believe, teaching, but they were sitting outside. They didn't even have, like, desks or anything. They were just sitting watching a lecture, essentially.
I don't remember that. Okay, well, we can figure that out later. I haven't been to a school, but I know Kraken cultists when I see one. Trust me, I've been there, done that.
Sawtooth, listen to me. Listen to me. This is a school, not a cultist gathering. If it were, there would be no reason for them to hide it.
So the Kraken school have now, huh?
Yeah, this is a magic academy. I knew it. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Kenyo, can you go ahead and roll persuasion?
Is this when I get the nat one?
We're about to find out.
Of course it will be.
It's fit for Sawtooth.
Can I give help with that? With my little realization of like, wow, this is a magical academy.
You can give a D4 of inspiration dice.
Sure, take a D4 of inspiration.
Schools now, huh?
Yep, I was wide aware.
How did you manage to call that?
Yep.
I get the nat one. I fucking knew it.
You jinxed yourself.
What you meant to say was this is not a cult. What you ended up saying is this is totally a cult.
You know, what's the difference between a school and a cult anyway?
That is the weirdest question I think I've ever heard.
I mean, aren't schools just like low-key cults? Let's be honest. These people are
True.
So, what were you trying to say, Cap?
The Kraken
Since it is a school, I have gone to a upper class school, but that's in the city. Would that be, of similar architecture, or is
this puts literally any structure in the city to shame for its complexity and like artistry?
Yeah, but would there be any sort of like architecture that I'm aware of that indicates it's a school?
It looks similar to the cathedral that temple that you were part of, which they did do teaching in, but it was meant for worship. But the entities moving around you guys do seem to be more scholarly than religious.
Yes. So I was about to agree with, I'm back in character now. I was about to agree with Murmur, but then we all turned sides and said it was a cult. So now I don't know what to say.
I'm not gonna
It
take
looks kind of familiar.
You're all idiots.
as if I'm gonna take it from Mr. Turn Right over here.
So,
I
You guys
just
lost your
smile.
confidence.
I mean, I've been here for 2 years, so I recognize this school, obviously.
so
Wait,
as you
so-
guys are talking, one of the entities stops and, in a hushed voice, asks, "Are you okay?"
Of
I
course,
think that
get away from me!
depends on the definition of okay.
Get away from me!
I'm working on it. Just-
This
So-
one is having a mental breakdown. This one's just confused as all hell.
Get your tentacles away from me!
I see.
I think that one took drugs.
No.
I believe
Either that or he watches a very specific version of anime.
I believe
Oh.
that I've read about this. They've written very unimaginatively named it the Mist Madness.
I'm not surprised, given that the mist is a nightmare realm.
It is generally something inflicted on more gentle creatures.
I'm not mad, you're mad.
Yes, I am mad
I
at
just-
you.
If my smile could widen any more, it would.
Are the tentacles still enclosing if I look out the window?
They seem to be in the sky at the moment. You guys are still outside. You're like at the front door.
Okay.
So to
So
you,
what's all
it
this
looks
about?
like the world is being squeezed, but there's like a bubble overhead.
Oh god, this is the end of everything. I thought our team was set out for this, but we're not.
The,
I turn to the
Go ahead.
scholar and I say, "So, what's all this about tentacles and a kraken? Can we get some clarification? Is that just Mist Madness, as you call it, or whatever? Or
Take that from them.
The scholar reaches a hand up to where a face should be. It kind of vanishes into the darkness of the hood to kind of what you could imagine. They're probably like scratching their chin or something like that before saying, perhaps a past trauma. That's the
yeah,
only
that
thing
sounds
makes
about
sense.
right from what you've said." Yeah, that sounds about right from what he said. Anyway, what are you all about here? We had a couple of different theories in mind, but, well, I guess we can introduce ourselves first if you'd like.
He, and it is a male voice, but he gestures to the building and says, "This is the academy."
Of?
Of the Kraken.
No, it's just the academy.
Okay.
It's an obvious cover.
Alright.
Calls an academy the academy.
Alright.
The headmaster.
The adults are talking.
The same people who call the Mist Madness the Mist Madness.
Not the
Hmm.
bad ones. You guys are crazy for not seeing the tentacles.
Well, alright, who can see the tentacles? Raise your hand.
I raised my hoof.
I lower some.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I can see things you can't. This has already been established. I'm used to it.
alright. Okay. So what do you guys do at the academy exactly? Like what's your job, for example?
They study and learn.
About Kraken.
Just of all things?
Primarily things of magical nature and of
Like the Kraken.
otherworldly nature.
So you're spellcasters, huh?
Many of us, yes.
I see. So I take it you've never heard of Clearstown, right?
The scholar kind of pauses for a moment before shaking its hood and saying, "Not to my knowledge."
Okay. Yeah, because that would have, if anything, we would have kicked you out. Like the entire clear. It's really weird because like there's no mist, but like there's also really strict laws about magic. So, I was just seeing if there was any like refugees or anything that came in. But yeah, it's good to know. So you guys are like native to this mist or whatever?
There's a moment of pause, but where he says, "Not exactly."
Interesting. Okay.
What do you teach here?
Well,
So he says a variety of various subjects. Magic seems to be the one most preferably taught here, though you can find out things about other worlds and what little is known about the mists.
well, in any case, we are travelers, weary travelers, potentially looking for a place to stay. If you would offer us some shelter, I'm sure we can provide some assistance of some sort.
The scholar says that the academy is welcome to all comers. You need only ask. Besides, I have heard that rest is good for mist madness, so long as he is not exposed to other inciting factors.
Wait, we talk about me here?
Well-
I'm not sleeping here. Not around these cultists.
So this place is exactly where we need right now. We need information.
Well, then I ask, we have a
Knockout song.
private lodging, if possible.
The dormitories have several smaller rooms.
Okay. I turn back to Saul. If it's any comfort to you, we can have somebody on watch.
How many of the scholars are there?
There's not a number that you can count right now because they have been moving in and out and around. You're just talking to one of them.
Okay, well, watch isn't gonna help as long as we're outnumbered.
Well, it can help us escape.
What?
Like, we can alert the others if we need to escape or something.
I guess.
So, the tactical advantage of having a private room is that we can just mow people down as they come through mow scholars, protect ourselves one at a time.
You mean from the cultists, if they attack us?
Yes, we can mow them down.
If they do, but they won't.
They probably will, but it's probably better than sleeping outside anyway.
Okay, yeah. Would you rather go sleep in the mist? I think we can have that arranged. I'll look around.
No. Well, maybe
You could sleep with the tentacles.
No. Okay, we have to stay in
Right,
here.
then it's settled.
They're getting closer anyway. We're gonna die in our sleeps regardless.
Actually,
If
as
you
you were
would- I
saying
turn
that,
back
you
to
do
the-
see one starting to slither over the hill towards the academy.
Can we just go inside?
Yeah, turn back to the scholar. If you wouldn't mind, would you please show us the way?
They lead you through the academy, and the inside is just as awe-inspiring as the outside. The foyer goes up to the actual roof of the building, and so it is an absolutely massive room. And he takes you down a couple hallways and shows you guys to a room with. There's 2 extra beds, but for the most part, there's plenty of room for everybody. And
Beautiful place here.
He nods and says, I will inform the headmaster of your arrival.
I nod back and say,
Thank you.
much thank you.
Thank you very much.
It doesn't look too bad, but they wouldn't, would it? They wouldn't be too obvious about things.
And with that, I am going to put up the vote for, do we want to pin for the night?
I think it might be better for us to pin for the night, personally.
I'm for pin as well.
So we got 2 for pin.
Pin.
It's looking like pin, but I'm for continue.
So Toot and Cosmo.
I think this is a good stopping point.
I could continue, but that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 to the rest of the party, so.
Okay.
So, for those of you that may or may not still be watching, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our streams and uploads. There's also the Patreon if you would like to show further support. I appreciate any and all support. If you would like to be able to talk with the party members and other members of the community, there's a Discord link in the description. And a big thank you to all of my Priest tier and Zealot tier Patreons, with Sawtooth Waves, Cameo Shadowness, it was Wind something official. I keep forgetting their name. Hold on, let me double check. And Wind Striker official. And my Zealot tier Patreon, Ellis Xander. Other than that, we should have a session Saturday for Lost Memories. I would suggest tuning into that one, as it will be the end of that section of the campaign. And this one will be continue getting next Sunday. Stay tuned. We're not sure on when the next upload will be. It's dependent on our editors. But hopefully we will have one uploaded for you soon. Other than that, everybody have a great evening and drink water.
Hydrate.